Fairly similar angle. This time just couldn't find the accuracy. Had the distance. But nothing to lose there because they will receive the kickback, the restart.
Behind the line.
Chanaka Chandimal with the restart, with the dropout rather. Kavindra De Costa covers it. Here the CRNFC backs. Going into contact. De Costa going on the blind side. Chaturasana Viratna.
Play on.
Quick offload, quick ball here. But men on the outside. Shenal Silva. Sorry, in fact it's Shehan Kalniagoda who cuts back inside.
Hands up, hands up!
Stands and receives that pass. Couldn't make any ground. But still CRFC with possession.
Number 4.
There's the big man for CRFC against his former club, Laswindu Ishan, the former heavy skipper. And there's Darling on the run this time.
Play
Gains a
advantage!
few meters.
Number 4, charge in! Not use his arms! Penalty,
yes,
number 4!
He was playing advantage.
Big number 4!
So loose pass, not being able to capitalize on that Havelocks because of that penalty.
Big number 4!
Infringement. And this time, CRNFC opting to go for the line out. Murshid Zubair, the former Wesley skipper. There you go, another beautiful player to watch. So far has been quiet, but this time kicks it out to touch. Brilliant pace kick as well.
1 meter again. 1 meter.
It was quite unfortunate he couldn't play his final year
Get the 1 meter.
at school
1 meter.
because of the COVID forced break.
Back, get back!
CRNFC this time with the rolling maul, but the ball comes out the back of the at the end. Havelocks, Azmir Fajuddin with the break, but the ball is loose. The referee was playing advantage, perhaps for a knock forward, yes. So it will be a scrum for Havelocks. So 2 occasions now, that will be quite concerning for CRNFC.
Come.
2 attacking, promising positions on the pitch for them. They haven't been able to capitalize on that. The first occasion it was the line outs in disarray. This time not collected cleanly. There you go, Azmir Fajuddin.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So Vimik Rahula with the feed in. Arya Pala goes into contact. Strong player. Takes 2 to bring him down. Rahula finds Sandesh under pressure, has to kick it. Here's Zubair, draws the man.
Wait.
The referee stops play there.
Number 6 late touch. Red number 6.
I think there was a signal from the touch judge.
Only penalty. Number 6, red. Mark it done.
If he wants to have
Red
a word
number
with the
6.
number 16
Red number 6.
of CRNFC, that's Shehan Kalniagoda.
Block tackle karane pa. Block tackle ne charge kare. Late charge. Here.
Seems it's a late charge on Sandesh Javikrama when he attempted that kick. And there you go, Azmir Fajuddin. And that's what a smart rugby player on focus can do.
Yeah.
The referee was the penalty, but Azmir Fajuddin just checks with the referee. If that's a late charge, I can get the penalty where the ball bounced. Referee agrees, and CRNFC get the scrum.
Wait. 5 meter back. Ready. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Vimukti with the feed in. Ball comes out to Sandesh. Looking for Randita on the other side. Here's Chanaka Chandima. Long cutout pass to Ramesh Fernando. Tries to gas his opponent. Tempers flying in. Vimukti Rahul are getting involved yet again. That was a fairly... There's nothing wrong with the tackle. Just a bit of aggression there. The man he was trying to outrun was Gamnu Chetia.
Time off.
So Ramesh Fernando found himself slammed against the bench where the medics were placed. So the referee is having a word with the two captains just to keep things under control.
Right.
Not have any unnecessary arguments or exchanges. Not the ideal man you'd want to beat one-on-one. Gamnu Chetia has a lot of pace in him as well as brilliant stepping abilities as well. But he really had his man in check.
Simon. Line out sky red ball. Simon.
Sir, 1 meter මෙහෙම ගන්න sir 1 meter මෙහෙම ගන්න පුළුවන්ද?
Right, 1 meter gun. 1 meter. Maki.
CRNFC with the line out. Good defense there by Havelocks. But still, CR with possession. Kavindu Costa looking for options.
Get back, Red!
Finds Tenukanana Ikara. And Habis let the ball bounce. Here's Ramesh Fernando. This time gets away from Gamnu Chetia, but finds himself straight in front of Tenukanana Ikara. CRNFC with the penalty.
Wait.
Was isolated there, Ramesh Fernando. Chanaka Chandima and Ramesh Fernando let that ball bounce. They were not able to collect that ball first time. And that eventually Ramesh Fernando did collect the ball, but found himself under a lot of pressure. So Tenukanana Ikara now with the opportunity to give his team the lead. A regulation kick, 20 just outside the 22, right in front of the post. So Tenukanana Ikara with his second attempt of the game. Straight forward, right down the middle, easy does it. And CRNFC into the lead they go. 10
minutes.
9 points to 7 it should be. මචං ස්කෝබෝඩ් එක high hanging kick collected well there by Shehan Dias. Brilliant work there by the second row. Rush defense by CRNFC, but Habi still with possession. Sandesh with a long cutout pass. Here's Randy trying to power his way through. Beats the first defender. But the ball was dropped cold there that time by Fajuddin. CRNFC now with possession. Still playing with advantage off that knock on.
You sit.
Di Costa.
Get back, number 7. Number 7, back.
This time. Chanaka Chandimal trying to step his way through. But only finds himself. That's a good tackle there by Shehan Kalniagoda on his opposite number. Good high hanging kick, but collected well by Lasindu Ishan and doing well. Really strong player, not easy to bring to ground and showing why. He was all alone, but did well there. Di Costa once again with a high hanging kick, this time CRNFC with the chasers, and I think the referee, good chase but the tackle was high.
High tackle.
Good work there by Di Costa as well as the chasers from CRNFC, but the tackle was just a bit too on the higher side, so they giving up penalty there. So Sandesh with the touch finder, gains around 20 meters there. Here we go. Good chase, but just on the high side, above the shoulders. There was number 14 for CRNFC.
Wait.
Kalindu Nandila.
Call Karan Ariel, please. All late. ඔගොල්ලෝ ඇවිදන් එන්න එපා.
Good line out for Havelocks there. Shehan Dias peeling off that line out. Lovely pop pass there. Good break for Havelocks. They need quick ball. Here's Vimuktu Rahula to Sandesh. Here's Randy cutting back inside, going into contact. Held by the CR defense. Vimuktu Rahula going on the other side. Here's Fajuddin taking it to contact. Finds himself isolated, but the ball is out for Havelocks. The ball kicked ahead, bouncing all over the place. Wagi Shabir Singh managing to secure that.
Get back.
Di Costa using his forwards to set it up. Tenukana Naikara with a high kick. And he opts for touch, but high kick, but doesn't find distance, you would say. Just around 10 meters gained off that kick. And now Habis with another line out.
Number 6 කොයිද? Block කරනවද පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න.
With just under 8 minutes to go for half time. Brilliant position
පස්සා line out එක දෙවෙනි එටින්.
for Habis to launch an attack on their own, of their own.
So,
Line out so far have been great for Habis. Once again, they go for the back, go to the back. Shehan Dias peels off, but the ball went backwards. Arya Pala holds on to the ball. Vimuktu Rahula to Sandesh. Switches play on the other side. Chanaka Chandimal kicks it ahead, but that was marked by Kalindu Nandila. So it's not been a dull affair, even though there has been very few plays where both teams have opened it up. They've kept it quite tight, but plenty of excitement within those passages of play. Both teams in an arm wrestle, you would say.
1 meter gun.
And so far, neither have managed to break free. Havelocks with another line out. This time doesn't find the jumper, but Havies do well to recover from that. They find them isolated. The ball. Yes, the referee eventually gives the penalty
Number 7
for CRNFC.
Mark here.
Malisha Madhuvan there, going to contact, but didn't find support. So the CRFC third draws with an efficient turnover. Dore with the touch finder brings play just outside their half.
Here.
That's a bowling.
Once again, CRNFC
Close in.
faltering with the line out. Long cutout pass. The ball was loose for some time, but Randy collects it, finds Ramesh Fernando, cuts back inside, goes into contact. Correct option there. Didn't have any other thing to do. Shenal Silva rather, goes into contact. Muktu Rahula with quick ball. Good defense there by CRFC. Stopping that attack where it was, but still with ball. Sandesh going into contact. Good pressure at the breakdown by CRNFC.
Ruck form.
And earning themselves a turnover there.
Ruck form.
So the third row is for CRNFC doing a really fantastic job.
1.5. Ruck form.
CRNFC will go for touch. This time it's Chaturasena Viratna using his boot. Gains
1
around
minute more.
35 meters with that kick.
Number 2. Hey, gap එක close කරන්න එපා. Jump එකේ ලඟ වෙනවා. ඔව් jump එකේදී ඇතුළට එන්න එපා.
Shahan Kalniyagoda.
ඔයාගේ line එක පනින්න. Line එක පනින්න කියන්නේ ඇතුළට එනවා.
Soil Anthony
Contest
all
එකේදී.
over that ball.
Gun. AR gun.
But now
1 minute,
CRNFC have to
1
make
minute
sure
gun,
they
good
get the
gun.
line out correct.
Right, wait.
So far, it's not been
Don't
up
close,
to
don't
mark.
close.
This time they go short, get it right, and they're up for the rolling maul.
Get back.
Great position by CRNFC. Wagi Shabir Singh had the back, referee playing advantage. Shehan Dias at the wrong
Number
side
5.
of that.
Play advance. Penalty here. Number 5, come here.
So there you go. And that's, you could say, a warning sign for Havelocks. They
Number
couldn't
7
execute the rolling maul because their lineouts were not functioning 100%. But once they got the line out right, Habbies were backpedaling, so the referee stops play for an injury concern.
Number 7, come here. Number 7. Red number 7, come here. Captain in the mid. Message එක දෙන්න. තව එකපාරක් මට call කරොත් මම card එක use කරනවා. Right? I am the control the game. Right? Last chance, okay?
Wagi Shabir Singh had there. Discomfort, but he's okay.
Last move.
So now CRNFC with an opportunity to go for the line out.
Gun
Just
1
now
meter.
2 minutes to go for the half-time break. Here you go. Shehan Dias was all nowhere onside.
Right, okay. Ping. කකුල ඇතුළට ගන්න.
Rugby Shabir Singh just got a hit on the rib area. Going back into action, CRNFC once again secure the line out. Changing the angle and they're going forward. Azmir
Number two back.
former Royal.
Play on.
Surely he, Malisha Madhuman and Umesh Madhushan will be knowing quite a lot how to
Get back,
defend
last
more. CRNFC still with possession. Ashan Darling tagging up with Soiru Anthony. Driven back this time by the Havelock's forwards. CRNFC using their forwards, trying to grind their way forward. Still with possession. Kavindra Costa looking for his forwards. Here's Lasindu Ishan. There you go. Arya Pala, Randy Silva both teaming up to bring him down. Di Costa looking for Shahan Kalniagoda, cuts back inside, he's not able to gain any ground. Stands and receives that pass. Ashan Darling was isolated, managed to do well securing that ball. Di Costa throws that pass off the base. Here's Gamino Chetia has had a quite quiet afternoon with ball in hand.
Last foot.
Aggies still with possession though. With a loose forward for CRNFC.
Play on.
Fernando. Chaturasana Viratna slips as he went into contact. So CRNFC building up phases here.
Hands up, back form. Move.
Ball still on CRNFC's side. Tanukanana Ikara. And that's half time, says the referee. So an eventful half, you would say. So first half comes to a close in the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League. It's Havelocks versus CRNFC, and CRNFC in the lead by 9 points to 7. Both teams trading blows, but it's the visitors who are in front at the end of the first 40. So half-time here at Havelock Park. The hosts Havelocks find themselves trailing by just 2 points to CRNFC. And some first half highlights for you. Chaturasena Viratna opened the scoring for the visitors with a lovely kick. But then Havelocks responded immediately with brilliant phases of play, adding pressure. Randita Varnapura then touching down on the left corner flag. Sandesh Fernando added the extras. And then Tenukanana Kara reduced the deficit to just a single point with a penalty. And then went on to give his team the lead with another penalty. Regulation kick. So that's how the first half concluded. So stay tuned. We'll be going for a commercial break. Await the second half.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly high sport, flying into action.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Sidale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly high sport, flying into action.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
ආදරයේ සුවකෙන්දා වර්ණ රසකී මන බඳිනා විශ්වාසේ හද බැඳුනා ජීවිතයේ රසමවනා
වසර 102ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly high sport, flying into action.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved. Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Sidale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
ආදරයේ සුවකෙන්දා වර්ණ රසකී මන බඳිනා විශ්වාසේ හද බැඳුනා ජීවිතයේ රසමවනා
වසර 102ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved. Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Sidale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
So welcome back. Second half action. CRNFC versus Havelocks for you folks in the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League. CRNFC in the lead by just 2 points. That was a forward pass, I believe. Yes. Forward pass, but the CRNFC line was caught offside. So the referee penalizing them. So early penalty for Havelocks. We spoke about the weather conditions before the game, but heavy clouds building up. So we can expect some heavy rain here. Gloomy conditions. Slowly. They can see on the top of the screen. Dense, dark clouds over Havi's building. Fairly strong wind as well across the ground, so players will have to judge that. Havelocks now with the line out. Fajuddin. Shehan Dias once again immaculate at the back. Arya Pala trying to burst his way through.
Hands up! Hands up!
And Mithun Hapugoda has entered the field in place of Vimukta Rahula. The ball is loose, but here goes Randy Silva. So, don't know what the rationale was behind that kick by Chanaka Chandimal. Kicks it out on the full. So it'll be a line out for CRNFC. I think it was a kick out of sheer desperation there. And don't worry, it's just 2 minutes since the resumption of the second half. If you're wondering why is it so dark, of course we're expecting some heavy rain here. Heavy clouds building over Havelock Park. Lahiru with the line out for CRNFC, but yet again CRNFC fumbled with it, not collected cleanly. So the line out area has been somewhat of a concern for CRNFC.
Scrum, pink ball. All good. Mata kiyena number 5. Steady, boys. Steady. Crouch. Bang. Set.
So Mithun with the feed in. Quick ball. Here's Sandesh. Finds Ramesh. That's a good pass. Randita Varnapura goes into contact, but heavy defense on him by Manilka Ribeiro. Here's Fajuddin. Finds Dias. loose ball, but does well. But then the ball pops forward. Gamnu Chetia with possession, but I think there was 2 knock forwards there,
Scrum.
or an initial infringement by both teams.
2 knock ons.
So the initial knock forward was by Sian FC. Let's have a look. Fajuddin. Good work there done by Shehan
2
Dias.
knock ons.
I think Shehan Kalniagoda didn't collect that ball. It struck his foot, but nevertheless referee deemed it as a knock forward. So it'll be a scrum for Havelocks,
Wait.
just outside their half.
Bind. Set.
And Heavies too, it seems, have made a substitution of their own.
Number 10
Nivanka
back.
Prasad has entered the field. Loose ball, Chanaka Chandimal
Get back, Pink.
corrects
Get
his
back,
body
Pink.
position and then thumps it down the park. Here's Lasindu Ishan. Passes out to Kavindu De Costa. Here's... that turned out to be a brilliant kick. Zubair pops the ball out. Back to the kicker. Of course, he'll tell you it would be intentional, but Chatura Senaviratna touching down there, and everyone caught off guard there. A cross kick. No one read the bounce except for Zubair, who pounced on it. Just couldn't finish it. There you go. Kicks it across. Zubair was on it like a flash. Knew he couldn't finish. Threw away the pass. But Havies were late to recover from that. And Chatura Senaviratne touching down on the post. So he is having an eventful game so far. So Tenukanana Kara taking over the kicking duties. And this to extend the lead. Doesn't waste any time. Easy does it. So Sian FC now with a 9-point lead. And immediate pressure on the home team now. Sandesh with the restart. High kick. Shehan Dias does well to win the ball back. And Havies have possession. Shenal Silva. Trip. Mithun Habugoda. Tries banana kick. But the referee was playing advantage there, so it'll be a scrum for Havelocks.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Aryapala delayed that pass and found Randy Silva still going on his feet. Randy with possession. Sian FC trying to get that ball. Mithun Habugoda goes himself. And that's ripped off the deck by Manilka Ruberu.
You sit.
De Costa finds Dore, I believe. Thumps it down the ground and not judged cleanly by Varnapura. So Sian FC's kicking game really getting them out of jail. They're playing a territorial game. And Havies a spot of bother here early in the second half. Just need to settle down. Just a 9-point deficit. They have time on their side as well.
Back.
That kick was collected well there. That's another replacement for CRNFC. The big man, Senura Pereira.
Why do you want
Former
line out
Pete
or
Wright.
scrum? Line out or scrum? Scrum. Thank you. Scrum.
So hands passes not going into hand.
Scrum. No call.
So it'll be a scrum for Havelocks.
Wait. Crouch. Bind. Set. Break it up.
The referee wants a reset there. They have his players going off their feet. Stable.
Right, Elliot. Right down. In second scene, third row. In. Crouch.
100. Senu. Same.
Bind. Set.
Blind side. Knees. Hold side. Hold side, Brad. Atuloy na.
High tackle. High tackle.
There has to be a high shot there.
High
Yes,
tackle,
referee
player
playing advantage for
High tackle.
high
Player
tackle.
advantage. Penalty. High tackle. Number 41. High tackle.
So Habis with a chance to get out of jail, relieve some pressure. Sandesh rushed that kick. Did find touch, but not the desired distance.
One minute gap.
This time Malisha Madhumevan
Play on.
collects it at the back.
Hands up.
Mithun looking for options, reading his options, then sends it out. Here's Nivanka Prasad driven back. Good defense there by CRNFC. And that's knocked forward. So CRNFC regain possession. So Havelocks really finding themselves under a lot of pressure. CRNFC third row has been really efficient with their tackles as well as their turnovers. Wherever the ball, it's like they have been programmed to be there, and that's what you expect from your third row as well. Cheek little work there. I think that was from Wagi Shavir Singh. Tapped the hands of Mithun Habugada, who knocks it on then.
Set.
So De Costa now with the feed in. Centre field scrum. Big drive by Havelocks there. The rain starts to pour down at Havelock Park. De Costa once again to Chatura Senaviratna. Thumps it down the park. And this time covered well and returned with interest.
Number 2, number 7. Pink number 7, number 2.
So this will be an interesting area on how the teams are now going to change their game plan or adopt to the weather condition as well.
Red. 4 man.
And CRNFC, Havelocks are ringing out the changes as well. Azmir Fajuddin has been replaced. This time collected cleanly. Kavindra Costa find themselves under pressure. But this is what CRNFC would want. Keep possession. Even though there's still plenty of time to go. Di Costa sends it out to Tenukanana Ekara. Crossfield kick. This time Chanaka Chandima reads it well. Calls for the mark.
10 meter back.
Thumps it down the park. Sends it out to touch.
Kick කරනකොට ඉස්සරහින් ඉඳලා දුවනවද බලන්න. Kick කරනකොට ඉස්සරහින් ඉඳලා දුවනවද බලන්න. සන්දේ ඉස්සරහින් ඉඳලා දුවනවද බලන්න kick කරනකොට.
So CRNFC wouldn't mind this at all. Playing a territorial game. They've got Havelocks pinned inside their own half.
Mark here.
Was the case from a major part of the first half as well. And with a 9-point deficit, they've got scoreboard pressure as well. This time, Di Costa to Nana Ekara, but that pass was well read. Lasin Dishan met with heavy traffic. Di Costa managing to get that ball. CRNFC still with possession. He goes into contact. They need a halfback. They get it in Shehan Kalniagoda. Di Costa goes for the box kick. Good defense there by CRNFC. Once again by Wagi Shabir Singha. Has a good game so far. And Mithun Habukoda finds himself in some discomfort. He was the player who was dragged out to touch. And with the rain pouring down, you'd expect a lot of these box kicks and cross kicks tried by both the teams. There you go, Mithun Habukoda managing to hold on to position, but then Kamana Chetia and Wagi Shabir Singh are teaming up to drag him out of touch. Yet again, closing the gap, so they concede a free kick. And this is just not what Havelocks would want.
Scrum here. Scrum.
CRNFC opting for the scrum.
Ready. In. Bite. Crouch. Bind. Set. Steady.
Di Costa with the feed in. Once again, good pressure by Havelocks, but the ball is recovered. Di Costa recovers it. Needs his forwards, finds them.
Hands open. Back.
And the rain intensifies here at Havelock Park. Nana Ekara with a high kick. And once again collected by the Havis player this time. So both teams still unfazed by the rain. But Havis will find them in a disadvantage position if this rain continues. Good rush defense there by CRNFC. Once again, a huge tackle. They've got men on the outside if he can find the offload, but Manuel Karuberu, in fact, it was Tenuka Nanaikara who did well, managing to get the man as well as the ball. And in sheer desperation, Habbies just thumped the ball down the park. They get themselves out of their 22.
Number 16, Habby.
But
Pink number 16.
just as it has been throughout this second half, they are still inside their own
Time
half.
off.
And CRNFC wouldn't mind this at all.
Cramp. Right, in. In the. Hurry up. Cramp color dinne. In. 20 minutes. Time on.
So CRNFC with the line out. Lahiru Pavitra playing as number 2. Once again, fumble. That perhaps has been the only blemish in CRNFC's performance so far. Their lineouts have been, I would say, left much to be desired. Of course, the weather conditions now would make it harder on both the teams. There you go. This time, there's no fault of, I think, Lahiru. Found the jumper, but I think it was Shahan Kalniagoda who was unable to collect that ball cleanly. So it'll be a scrum. Mithun Habugoda with the feed in. Good forward pressure by the Habbies forwards. Nibanka Prasad going laterally. Yes, Sandesh. High hanging kick. He needs his chasers. Good collection there by Di Costa.
Use it.
Bagi Shabir Singh taking on the Habbies defense. Di Costa looking for options. Finds Darling, was it? And here's Tenuka Nanaikara with a thumping kick yet again.
Number 15 offside. Number 15
Not read
offside.
there by the CRFC player, but the referee did blow his whistle
Number 15.
just as
Number
Nanaikara
15.
made that
Red
kick.
number 15. Red number 15.
Offside is the call.
Break करवानी.
Sandesh Jayavikrama with the touch finder. Good kick. Gets his team onto the 22. Perhaps for the first time in the second half. It's taken them almost 20 minutes to do that.
Mark here.
But that's just as the old saying goes, you enter the 22, you go away with points.
Mark here. Come here.
Habbies with the rolling maul. The wet conditions will make it a bit more easier for them now to drive this forward, but CRNFC managed to dismantle that maul. Mithun The referee is playing advantage.
Advantage.
Perhaps that was for a shoulder charge. He signals. Abby still with possession. Randy Silva, heavy tackle on him. Mithun goes on the other side. They've got men on the outside. Should have passed, but it was a flat pass. Mithun. That's a try for Sandesh Javikrama. Yes. Referee awards it. There was no double movement there. Momentum took him over. So the first time Havelocks enter the opposition 22, they go away with points. And of course the second try of the game. So here we go. Mithun Habugoda set the tone there. Plenty of men on the outside as well, but Sandesh Javikrama deciding to go on his own and doing the honours. So this would be somewhat of a crucial kick here. Made a sublime corner flag conversion in his first attempt. Sneaks it in beautifully. So there you go. Reduce the deficit for just 2 points. And just like that, Havelocks are right back in it.
$15 minutes. Ball.
So the rain has stopped, but of course it has left its mark. The ground is muddy, the ball will be wet, so the players will really need to
Time off.
manage to execute their game plan with near perfection now. Vagisha Veer Singha on your screen. Brilliant game for Sriyan FC for him today. Defensively has been all over the park. Sriyan FC making another front row change as well. Supun Varna Kulasurya. Just like that, Havelocks fumble with the high ball collection. Sriyan FC playing with advantage here. So it's a free play. It's not a penalty advantage. But nevertheless, Di Costa sends it out to Supun Varna Kulasurya. Goes into contact. They need quick ball. Di Costa goes on the blind side. Good rush defense there by Havelocks. Di Costa looking for options. Finds Tenukana Naikara. Once again with the cross kick. This time Havelocks under pressure. It was number 22 Janit Chandimal. But Habis recover, but they find themselves in their red zone. They need to clear their lines. Mithun Hapugoda with the box kick. Di Costa lets it bounce. Reads it well. Sees the gap. Goes into contact, but not held in the tackle. Gains 22 meters, but the referee would say the referee is signaling for a scrum. Obstruction, says the referee. It would be interesting to have a look because he did go against his own player, but whether there was sufficient pressure from Havelocks defense or if the Havelocks players were close enough to make that count, we'll have to see. Here we go. Goes into contact. Well, the referee called it, but like I said, it's his decision that counts. So Mithun Hapugoda now with the feed in. Havelocks trying to milk a penalty. Once again, sustained pressure off the scrum. Going forward. But Mithun Hapugoda then finds himself isolated and under a lot of pressure. The ball comes on the side of the Reds. Vagi Shavira Singh did well, but then throws out a loose pass. Chaturasana Viratna goes into contact, met with heavy defense. Randy Silva. But was there another knock forward there? Referee says yes.
Right, scrum. Scrum here. Pink ball. 12 minutes. Wait.
So Mithun Hapugoda now.
Crouch! Bind!
With the feed in. And Havelocks just need to get themselves on the other side, and they have the opportunity to do that now with that penalty. Nivanka Prasad taking that early. Not sure if that was the correct option. Could have let Sandesh thump it down the park, but still, it's all done. Randy Silva kicks it downfield, finds the space. Zubair all alone. Loose kick. Mithun Hapugoda now collects it. Goes right into contact. Big pressure coming in from CRNFC.
Offside!
The referee says the CRNFC players were offside. So another penalty for Havelocks.
All
So in the end, Nivanka Prasad's attempt to increase the tempo of the game works out. DeCosta arguing with the referee, but that's a bit too late. Sandesh opting to go for the line out. They did well the last time. They have been doing it well throughout the game.
5 minutes. Wait.
Sriyan FC have done a lot of changes, especially within their forward ranks.
Get back.
Supun Varnakula Surya. Soyer Anthony there. They won't contest this line out. But they falter at line out time.
Ball out.
Shahan Dias just not managing to collect that ball cleanly.
Last foot.
But still Havelocks with possession. Just needs to keep things tight. Mithun trying to
High tackle.
pushes forward. And the referee is playing advantage there. Ball is loose. Mithun Hapugoda with a cheeky kick. And that could be a try. And yes, Imanka Aryapala finds himself touching down.
9 minutes.
Cheeky little chip there by Mithun Hapugoda. And he's been instrumental in this revival or the comeback for
9
Havelocks
minutes.
in the second half. Here we go. This is where the referee played advantage. Kick off the ground. Read well there by Aryapala. Touches down, and Sandesh Jayavikrama now has the opportunity to add the extras. Easy does it, slots it through. So 21 points, 3 converted tries for Havelocks. And with 8 minutes to go, CRNFC now find themselves a score behind. Mithun Hapugoda and Sandesh Jayavikrama have had a brilliant game so far. Mithun Hapugoda, who entered the field in the second half, has been instrumental. And of course Sandesh Jayavikrama, typical fly halves performance, brilliantly controlling the game. Havelocks with possession. This time deciding to go into contact. Umesh Madhushan, the skipper, takes in a few defenders to bring him down. Here's Randy Silva, but his kick meets the feet. I think that was not a charge down. It hit the feet of the CRNFC player. And that could have been a total bombshell on Havelocks had CRNFC managed to score from there. Quite unnecessary as well. He took his time before kicking that forward. Still, it's going to be a pressure line out here for Havelocks inside their red zone. They've got to make this 100% accurate. Shehan Dias will be under a lot of pressure, and there you go, just like that. Knocked forward. Opportunity for CR. Two mistakes, one by Randy Silva. And now, I believe that was Malisha Madhumewan at the back. Apologies if it wasn't him, but regardless of it, there was a knock forward there off that line out. Sriyan FC now with an attacking scrum.
Coach! By set!
Di Costa with the feed in. Ball is out the back. CRNFC trying to exert some pressure, trying to make a penalty advantage here off the scrum. They do just that. The referee playing advantage.
Play advantage.
Lasindu Ishan driven backwards and sideways.
Advantage.
Senura in fact, Senura Pereira. No way through. Close quarters battle here between the forwards. Di Costa sends it out to Tenukanana Ikara with the penalty advantage. Tries the cross kick. But the referee will come back for the initial infringement. Perhaps the right option, but not executed cleanly. Could have tried to kick that a bit more across the park.
Come there. Head in.
Still, CRNFC with possession. They will opt for the scrum.
4 minutes. Kapula dano kali. War dano be. Sambala metin in. Ata galavenna be right. Crouch. By set.
Di Costa with the feed in. Ball is out the back.
Break it up.
Referee wants a reset.
Wait. Ready.
Randita Varnapura to score the first try of the game. But now Havelocks really need to raise their defense. Di Costa with the feed in. CRNFC immediately piling up the pressure. Lasindu Ishan trying to break on the shorter side. Does well to come to ground. Ball is still with CRNFC.
Last boot.
Senura Pereira trying to power his way through from close range. Just a few meters away from the try line. CRNFC first need to secure possession. Di Costa trying to go himself.
Hands up.
No way through. They need a halfback.
Play advantage.
Referee playing advantage. Inches away from the try line. Havelocks in sheer desperation, but the play was all over the try line and the referee awards the try.
2 minutes more.
I think that was Gayan Dilshan. Not quite sure. But just like that, 2 mistakes. The scores are equal. Tenukanana Ekkara with the chance to put his team in front with just 2 minutes left. Stenuka will certainly take all his time. He's allowed to do. Slots it in beautifully and CRNFC take the lead. Just under a minute left. And perhaps a few seconds the referee will allow as injury time. So what can Havelocks come up with? This will be a test of their character early on, first game of the season. Sandesh decides to kick it long. Di Costa returns it with interest. Here's Mithun Hapugoda at the back. Throws the pass to Ramesh Fernando. This time gets away from Gaminu Chetia. Has a man to beat. Then drops the ball cold forward. Di Costa thumps it down the park. And the referee is having a word with his touch judge.
Red number. Red number. Red number 4. Red number 4.
Wants to have a word with the CRNFC number 4. And that's Gayan Dilshan.
Penalty. Penalty.
So I think that was a late charge on Mithun Hapugoda when he made that initial pass towards Ramesh Fernando. But even yet, Ramesh Fernando, what an opportunity he throws away. One-on-one with the defense. Either should have gone into contact and secured possession, but then I think the ball perhaps slipped. But Havis get another chance. A line out. Just outside their 22.
Kellen. Oh. Don't close it. Wait. Number 14. Number 14. Wait. Time on.
Off screen, Dinu Pasanaviratne makes his club debut. The DSA Nananika skipper also made his Sri Lanka Sevens debut a few weeks back. Havelocks, not straight, and there you go. That's the game.
It is a late charge again.
Well, Havelocks can't believe it. All smiles for CRNFC, and that just might tell you the story as well. A ding-dong affair, and tempers boiling in as well. Shehan Dias not happy with Chaturasena Viratne.
एडवांटेज आते ना आए थे
Havelocks seemingly made that comeback in that second half, but then a mistake capitalized by CRNFC. They scored. And then Havelocks just didn't recover. Players not happy, but it's all good. Shahan Dias was just not impressed with Chatra Seneviratne's jubilant celebrations, you could say. But then that's what you like to see. Players, a handshake, hug, and it's all good. Brilliant game of rugby. So the first live coverage of the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League. What an affair. CRNFC emerging victorious by a mere 2 points, but what a win. What a morale boosting win it would be for CRNFC. So we had it all in this game. CRNFC showing their kicking prowess. Havelocks early on scored a try early on, but then lost focus a bit, lost the lead. CRNFC scored. The rain poured down. CRNFC scored against the run of play, you could say. And then Havi's making a comeback. And then when all momentum was in favor of Havelocks, CRNFC scoring a try against the run of play and then securing the victory away from home. So brilliant win for CRNFC. You can see all smiles. And the first game of the season, that's what you want. A win is a win. Sometimes it's just more than the performance. So CRNFC running away with this game, 23 points to 21. And when I meant running away, it's not the scoreline. It's just how this game went on. And CRNFC ending up victorious. So here we go. First half highlights. Chatura Seneviratne kicked off proceedings with the 3-pointer. Long range effort, and then Havelocks hit back through Randita Varnapura, who touched down on the corner flag. Sandesh Jayavikrama had a brilliant game defensively as well as in attack. Brilliant conversion, was accurate with his kicks. But then Tenugana Naikara stepped in for his team. 2 back-to-back penalties from his boot saw CRNFC going into the lead by 2 points. But then this play opened up the game. Chatura Seneviratne's kick, read by Murshid Dore, slipped in a pass, followed up by Chatura Seneviratne, and touchdown mid-right. Tenukana Naikara was on target with the conversion yet again. But then Havelocks came back with this try to Sandesh Jayavikrama. Mithun Hapugada off the bench orchestrating that move. Jayavikrama went on to at the extras as well. And then another try. This brilliant try here. Mithun Hapugada once again on the thick of things. Cheeky kick. Aryapala followed it up. Jayavikrama with the conversion. Everything was going in favor of Habis. And then 2 mistakes saw CRNFC get a line out and a scrum in their red zone. And then the try scored, and then Nanaikara with the conversion to get into the lead with 2 minutes to go, and Havelocks just couldn't recover or didn't have time to recover from that. So CRNFC emerging victorious in their game. Here's the match summary. Havelocks 3 tries against CRNFC's 2, but the 3 conversions almost got them victory, but then the 3 penalties of the 2 of in fact Tenugana Naikara and 1 of Chatura Seneviratne proving to be decisive. CRNFC winning this game by 2 points, 23 points to 21, which finishes here at Havelock Park. So the first coverage of the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League done and dusted, and what a game it has been. Sheer entertainment, especially in the second half, and maybe it's just a touch, a mere touch of what to expect throughout this season. Hopefully, it does live up to be so. So on behalf of the studio, the commentary, it's me Hisham Hamid for sportsnow.tv signing off. Have a great evening. Good night.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly high sport, flying into action.
Fly High Sports.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Sidale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
सखी मन बंदिना विश्वासे हाथ बेदुना जीवितये रसमावना
වසර 102ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.